What's up, guys? New gear day here. The mailman just came and dropped off my new multi-tool, and I wanted to get a quick unboxing video set up. And it's the Gerber Dime. I think this is the mini version. I'm not really sure if there's a difference, but it's the Gerber Dime. And the reason I got it was to put it in a small package Altoid tin survival kit that I'm working on. It's not really a survival kit. I guess it's more of a medical kit, but it's a handle any scenario pocket kit that I can keep in my day pack and not worry about carrying a full-on, first aid kit. This is what it looks like so far. Still working on it. That'll be for another video. But right now, let's open this thing up and see, how much power it has in a small package. Really, that's kind of what I'm interested in. The package itself, not very big. It's the equivalent size of, the whole package itself is like the size of a lighter. Let's see if I can palm these. So let's unbox it. All right, so again, here's the box. I mean, this thing's tiny. It doesn't weigh very much. I have a scale here that I can, check on ounces. And the reason why I'm looking for something small and lightweight is so that I can put it in a lightweight pocket pack that I never have to worry about. So it comes in at 2.55 ounces. So 2.5 ounces. And again, I don't really know if this is like the mini version. I saw a couple of different price points ones on Amazon. Geez, I'm having like trouble getting my fingers through that tab. But I assume this one may be like a mini one or the full size. I have no idea really. But you tell me if this is a mini version, if they make a specific mini version. But man, this thing is... it's pretty slick. It's small. I mean, the first thing I notice here is that it has a bottle opener, and I like drinking, so it's a match made. Which way does it open? I have no idea. Just looking at this thing, it looks like it's some sort of molded plastic on the outside. It looks durable. I mean, it's not for heavy use, but yeah, it's some sort of molded plastic. It opens that way. Spring-loaded pliers. That's kind of cool. So I have a Leatherman, and one of the biggest gripes that I have is that they aren't spring-loaded. These are spring-loaded pliers, which makes for single-hand operation way easier than the Leatherman, because the Leatherman, you got you close it, and if you don't want to open it again, you gotta like do a weird finger exercise with your dexterous hands. These just open right up, so that's a nice feature. Don't know where the springs. Okay, so there's a wire in there that, and I assume like a coil inside here that operates the spring. Quick things that I'm noticing. So the needle nose tips of these are flat, which is nice if you need to like pull thorns. I know on a lot of plier setups, let's see if that will focus there. Oh, it's so close, sorry. I can't get it to focus, but they are flat instead of jimped. It becomes jimped here, but it's flat here. So if I need to pull a thorn or something, I can get a better grip. It's one of my other biggest gripes about pliers is that they're always jimped all the way to the tip. But these are flat, which is nice. I can see that there's some daylight where the jimping is for the next section, so it doesn't have full contact with alternating teeth in the next section of the pliers, and then has jimping here for, you know, getting bolts or something on sec, and then some wire snips. So that's a nice feature to have. You know, obviously for how cheap these are, they're not removable wire snips, and they probably won't hold up to heavy duty work. But I don't know, maybe they could. Like, I don't have, you know, fencing here that I can cut open. It doesn't look like there's anything that's opening on the inside here from what I can tell. So let's close the pliers and see what else I got in here. So on the keyring, some sort of bottle opener. I don't know if this is like another tool of some sort. You tell me if it is. On the outside, it looks like I have a set of tweezers, which is actually the kind of the reason I bought this thing. In a medical kit, I want to have tweezers to pull out, you know, cactus spines, bee stingers, you know, anything like that. These kind of look janky in that they're not totally flush with each other. So they will probably be a pain in the ass to use when the time comes. I don't know if I can. One side is longer than the other. I might have to like grind it down so that they're the same length. I don't know if that's a better portrayal. But yeah, one side's taller than the other. So if I'm, you know, really trying to grab small things off of my body in person, that might be difficult. So I may need to rework those, but you know, the reason why I bought these is because they have pliers and, you know, a bit more functionality than like a Swiss Army, you know, classic. All right, so getting them back in is too difficult for me to do on my own. Let's see. Let's go on the bottle opener side first. So man, these things are like tight in there. What is this thing? I have no idea. It's flat, it has an edge. Oh, you know what? Box opener. Safety box opener. So, package opener. That seems, for me, not that useful. But I could see where it's useful for, you know, an everyday carry type thing. But for me, not that useful, but I don't know, I'll figure something. It's never a bad deal to have a blade. All right. On the other side, I have a blade. I don't know if you can see how big that is. What, maybe 1.5 inches? Whatever you think it is. Sharpness, not terribly sharp, but also not unsharp by any means. You can kind of cut a fingernail or scrape a fingernail. Definitely thicker, it feels, than, you know, a Swiss Army style knife. Swiss Army knives get super thin. This looks to be a little bit chunkier. You know, doesn't really have like play, so that's good. I don't know how you feel about it. It doesn't feel as refined as a Swiss Army knife blade does, but it's functional. You know, it feels utilitarian. Does anything come out on this side? I can't really tell. Let's see. It doesn't look like anything else is coming out from this side to me, but also kind of looks like it should. I don't know where it would rotate though, so I'm gonna give it another college try here, and if nothing comes out, then nothing comes out. This doesn't bend or move. I noticed they use torque bolts to keep this thing together, so if you do need to take it apart and clean it, you know, it is possible. I'm going to give up on this for now because my fingernails aren't able to open up whatever's on that side. So, next thing, scissors. Scissors are important. Scissors cut fishing line. These have a spring to them, which is nice. Thumb. I like that it's fat on the thumb there, so it feels, good on my thumb. I like that every little tool on here has a patent on it. Like someone patented scissors. I don't know, maybe they patented this fat, chunky piece of the scissors. But to me, they look like normal scissors. It looks useful. Sharpness, again, not as sharp as, Swiss Army gear or even Leatherman gear. It looks, I'm sure that it does the job. But yeah, I mean, it cuts. But they seem sturdy. They seem robust. They don't seem scary sharp. Like on the Leatherman, using the Leatherman feels scary sharp. I don't like using the scissors on the Leatherman because it feels like I'm going to puncture myself. So these feel fine. I would probably allow a 9-year-old to handle this and hope that they don't terribly damage themselves. Flathead, some sort of, it's stubby, so you could probably do some light prying with it. I wish I could use this on this to see if there's anything in the middle there, but I can't because it's all connected. But it looks like, you use it as a wide flathead, little prying thing or something. On the other side, also on the stubby side, we have everything's like really difficult to open on this thing. But looks like you could use, another small flathead. It's not thin enough for like glasses or fixing your glasses, I don't think. Yeah, no, you would need to grind this down to be a glasses tool. You have 2 files. It doesn't feel like they're super. It feels. Yes, they are. It is a file. It's probably somewhat functional to make things sharp, but you're not going to file your nails with this. There's no fucking way. Your keychain's in the way. That's kind of a dumb design. I guess you could do it this way, but there's not a huge stroke on it, but I guess that's what you get in a mini tool. All right, so we have a couple tools here. Again, I don't think the middle opens. It feels like the middle should open. I'm gonna I don't even know how to get to the bottom of this. So, to open everything up again, we have a file, small flathead, prying thing, larger flathead, and then on this side you have scissors. On the other side, we have a regular blade. We have I'm going to close that blade first. We have a box cutter, and then we have your regular blade. In the middle, I have no idea, man. In the middle, it doesn't feel like there is something. Well, sorry. In the middle, it feels like there should be something, but I can't tell if there is anything. So I'm going to go with nothing there right now. It seems pretty basic. The pliers are nice. The tweezers are extra nice. The pliers are actually pretty nice. Like, compared to other multi-tools that I've had, the pliers are nice. Period. I actually like that it's a plasticky feel. It doesn't feel like a cheap plastic. It actually has some like matte texturing to it, but it makes it feel very, again, utilitarian, right? I keep using the word, but that's how it feels. It feels utilitarian, and therefore it is. I'm looking on the inside now, and it doesn't look like there is a tool in the middle. It looks like that is just kind of where the plier frames sit. So I'm gonna go with no tool in the middle. So bottle opener, key ring, what is it? Box cutter blade, tweezers, scissors, 2 flatheads, 1 file, and wire cutters. So there you have it, man. This thing fits in my, well, I'm gonna make it fit in my emergency kit. So outside of that, it kind of makes sense to me. Yeah, if it fits your budget, I feel like this is a good tool, especially for things like fishing. Cutting fishing line is always a tool that I need to have on me to cut fishing line, and usually I use a pocket knife, and that's always a pain in the ass, but having scissors to do so would be nice. These have, you know, fairly accessible scissors for cutting the ends of fishing line, the ends of knots. That's going to be nice. Everything is painted or anodized, I guess. Is it anodized? I don't know. Blue paint. It's not blued. I'm going to go with anodized. So it'll prevent rustiness. I don't even know if this is like stainless or hydrocarbon steel. But you can tell that, you know, it is in a way anodized or painted, and then, let's see, put that there, and then ground down. There we go. And then ground down. So again, not super sharp. Could use a sharpening. Not scary sharp, but that's okay. You know, I'm just using it to put in a survival kit. So that's it. Thanks, guys. If it's interesting to you, check out the website. Click the subscribe button. Click the like button. And if you feel so compelled, check out the website. There's some cool stuff there. A lot of it is outdoor hacks, outdoor tips and tricks, how to make things that are specific to the outdoors, like making your own outdoor knives, starting friction fires, that sort of stuff. So not specifically on the survival train, not specifically on the bushcraft train. This is simple tips and tricks to make the outdoor experience more enjoyable for, you know, your everyday person. So check it out. It's good stuff, man. Adios. Bye.